So let's begin the little tutorial that I can give you for IFRIT Extreme for those that want to improve as a scholar or are looking for some tips. So the first one that I can give you is just stay at the start, stay really far from IFRIT so it doesn't bump you, so you can keep your stone skin as much as possible. For my part, I always use an advocatum on me when his use is Searing Wind, so I don't take that much damage from it. Each time you are going to switch with your partner heal, the IFRIT's gonna hit your tank really hard, so what you need to do is just move slowly. One move, one heal, one move, one heal, one move, one heal. At this point of the fight, what I do is I use the adrenaline for my fairy, and I use every single CD that she has to heal the group. And in the meantime, I keep healing the tank so that they don't die. And never forget to keep an eye on the debuff so you are ready to move when it's the time. Because if you forget just a single freaking time, you're gonna die, you're gonna kill everyone. I use one IT flow just to be sure that he survives the Hellfire. I know he can't die from it, but it's always good to keep an eye. You can use one heal at this time before he starts using this the Searing Wind. You don't need to move too far away from IFRIT after he did this panache. There is no need. And it will help the second healer to heal the main tank, because if you rush to the middle after he does his panache, then you are going to be in the range of the bump from the white mage. In the early phase, you are using your artificial stack only for safe measure. You are not going to use those stacks maybe at all through the phase 1 and phase 2. But maybe sometimes there are gonna be some mistakes, accidents, fail that will happen, so keeping them at 3 is always good. For my part, I always play with the Eos that is fouling me. I don't really want to place her on a certain point, because if it's bump, I don't know what is the time, but he does a bump, and sometimes you're gonna lose the range of your Eos, and she won't be healing the main tank as you want. So what I do when I'm at this point, I place my fairy near the white mage, and I start using every single CD that she has. I do it every nail phase. Every nail phase I use every single CD that my fairy has to help the group to stay alive. And we are okay that the healer without Searing Wind need to be in the middle, but not really. What you need to do is to be with the group and heal them. But you need to be ready to move fast and be in the place when the Searing Wind goes to him. So I am using some item for stacks to keep my tank alive. be sure that they stay alive. Always watch out for the timing of your singing wing debuff. Don't be afraid about the life of your tank at this point, because he's gonna take one hit and you can heal him back easily. Because IFRIT is not hitting him too fast after this. After the panache, IFRIT gonna do 2 breath, and it's a really hard part because your tank gonna take a huge amount of damage at this part. So you need to be really aware of who is tanking and if you need to use the your IFRIT stack to keep him alive. Because at this point, when you are dealing with the after panache, think that you are the only one healing. If you are in the setup that I'm here, because sometimes you are not dealing the strats with the same point of view. So like always, I'm not joking on my friend here. I have 3 stacks of iLvL that I'm not using, and I don't need to. So don't be like, yeah, I have 3 stacks, I need to use it. No. If you don't have and you have enough mana, keep them. So now we are at the big phase, the last phase. I'm gonna place my fairy, use the adrenaline on her, and every single CD to help the white mage will I heal the main tank. When I'm using every CD of my fairy, I keep spamming my physic, my cure, or I don't know what you are using to heal, but I'm spamming it. Now it's the time for me to move into the middle, and after placing my EOS, I'm using the follow system again, and now I'm following the group while I'm doing some succor just to keep them alive. In the meantime, I hope that my friend White Mage keep the main tank alive, but I can do both. Now it's the time to move. Keep moving, healing, moving, healing. Do this every time. Don't just move. If you are just moving, this is not good. You need to do both. Move one time, heal one time. But to do that, you need to be sure about when you are leaving the middle. So now we are going for the real deal. This is the hard part. Everyone needs to be at max HP. So I'm using every single iLvL stack that I have to keep the group alive. And I did it. Now I'm spamming AoE, and I hope that I'm healing the good tank. Yeah, I'm doing it. I don't have iLvL stack, so I have to heal him really hard. But yeah, now the fight is done. Just don't panic. You don't have to panic at this time. Always remember that you have the iLvL stack and that you have to deal with it. So now I'm going behind into the safe spot that is around here, and I try to use my EOS to heal the off tank or the main tank. I don't know who needs to be healed at this point. I'm gonna be okay. So I am in range to heal the main tank. I'm gonna start running because I'm not really in a good place. Yo, okay. The sprint failed, but it's okay. And here we go. Here you have your IFRIT fight as a scholar. It's not that hard when you look at it. Oh, please don't stop dying. Yeah, but if the DPS die at this point, it's sad. Yo Tété! Salut Joy! So now the fight is done. You don't have to fear nothing. It's just a DPS run at this time now. So what you can do is just go in press stance, keep DPSing. Yeah, okay, my tank is taking a huge hit to the face. Okay, fail. Shame on me. The DPS is not that good at the moment. I don't know. Okay, don't fear. Don't fear. If you are in the situation that I was just now, don't fear, don't panic. Just stay in the middle of one eruption. One eruption don't kill you. If you are full HP, one eruption does not kill you. So you don't panic and stay in the right place in the middle of just one. And there you go. You have your IFRIT fight. So I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial.